What's going on, guys? So I didn't get an upload yesterday, and it's just I uploaded the moving announcement on Friday, and just after that I was super drained. We were moving Airbnbs, and that video took me like a really long time to edit. So to make it up to you, I'm bringing 3 videos today. This is going to be a 3-part series on building your dream life and the first steps to take to get there. Yeah, if you follow these 3 steps, you will build the foundation that you need to start building your dream life and living out your dreams wherever you want to be. And yeah, it all starts with the mindset. So this video, it's going to be a 3-part series on building your dream life. And for the first video, step 1 to building your dream life is presence.
That's the surface of the present moment is sensory perception, external. And that's already beginning to become more acutely aware of sensory perception. It's a way of entering the present moment. The expression you can use for that is come to your senses. Come to your senses. Because when you come to your senses, you step out of the stream of thinking. So to really give attention to something, you withdraw by giving attention to sensory perception, what's around you. You withdraw attention from thought. So there's not enough consciousness available now to make thoughts, because the consciousness is not directed towards sense perception. And that's the surface of the present moment.
It starts with meditation. I say if you're first starting out with meditation, you need to be meditating for at least 30 minutes a day, at least 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, and then just go from there. If you need to do more, and then if you're okay with less, do less. But just finding that present moment awareness is really key for building anything, because if you're constantly being run by your thoughts and your subconscious beliefs, then you're never going to be able to create or manifest anything you want in your life, because you're constantly focused on these rules that are running your life that you don't really know about and you're not fully conscious of. And so along with meditation, with meditation, either do a guided meditation, just look up guided meditations on YouTube, or just set a timer for a certain amount of time and just stay completely still. And don't focus on anything else except being still and just being in this present moment, and just focus on keeping your body and your mind still. And so along with meditation, it's not enough just to do that practice like once or twice a day. You actually have to take that and implement it into your day-to-day life. So what you're going to do throughout your day is called an attention checkpoint, where you, throughout your day, while you're going through your actions and your events for the day, I want you to, every once in a while, stop and think, what will my next thought be? And so kind of think that to yourself right now, and then wait a second. And then a thought will start to come into your mind, but you'll notice that after that initial thought, where you say, what will my next thought be? There's a little moment of silence between that thought and the next thought. And so what your goal here is to tap into that stillness as much as possible. And then once you're able to really control that stillness, then you will see some big transformations in your life. And so a way to increase that too is then you can start to increase the space between the words when you say that. So you can go, what will my next thought be? And so you'll notice that when you're able to control this stillness, then you will be able to control everything in your life. It's not just your thoughts. And then when you do that, you're aware of when a new thought comes into your mind, and you're not identifying with it. And so when you're able to be aware of that new thought that comes in, you can kind of pin it from the source and see where it's coming from. So maybe you have a subconscious belief that you're not good enough, so you have this thought like, oh, why am I meditating right now? I'm not good at meditating. Like, this isn't for me. And then so you're able to when you're tapping into that stillness, you can identify that thought and then think, where's it coming from? Because all your thoughts are just a reflection of your outside world and things that have happened to you in the past. So if you're able to pick out the thought and contact it from the source, then you're able to think like, oh, like, I don't need that thought or that subconscious belief anymore. A lot of times we have those rules that we develop when we're kids or just from our environment that are kind of running our life. We have these subconscious beliefs about the world around us, and a lot of people, like, they let their whole lives be controlled by these rules that are running the script behind the scene. But when you start to meditate and become present, then you realize that you're the one steering the ship, not the world around you or your past self's thoughts. And so all the transformation that you need to do happens here and now. When you're thinking, oh, I'm going to transform in the future, once I make enough money, then I can do this and do this, I can go on this trip once I do this. Like, no, the only